Thank you for the invitation. It is really a pleasure to have the opportunity to share my views with you. Dictators and authoritarian leaders are very well aware of the importance of the media. That's why one of their decisions when they come to power is usually to apply censorship. Democracies do not either escape attempts to question the objectivity and the credibility of the media. Trump in the USA, Bolsonaro in Brazil, AfD in Germany, Vox in Spain, they all question the credibility and legitimacy of traditional media, and especially if those media are critical with their policies or with the ideas they advocate. Truth is, the pandemic has left an important mark in this regard. In Germany, for instance, according to a recent study by the Technical University of Dortmund, 41% of the population considers that the credibility of journalism has been reduced precisely because of the information about the pandemic. In the US, according to the Pew Research Center, 6 out of 10 citizens claimed in December last year that they have not too much or no confidence at all in journalists. In 2018, it was just over 4 in 10. I am really not discovering anything new if I say that the loss of trust in the role of the media and journalists is directly linked to the channels citizens use to consume news. Social networks and messaging apps have become the main platforms through which people receive news. A direct effect of this kind of news consumption is that information is delivered without any context. What is worse, in many cases, it is really difficult to discover who is the real author of the reports citizens are reading or watching. On these platforms, the seriousness of the account distributing the news does in many cases play no role at all, and both fake news spreaders and reputable media are judged by the same standards. Although, given my profession, my news consumption is far away from such platforms, I cannot escape the world around myself. During the pandemic, I also received a hoax through one of these messaging apps. You probably did too. My first reaction was to look for a credible source to check whether the video I was seeing was real. I found a fact-checking site that disproved a lie, and I sent it to the group where I received the hoax. Still, a relative replied, "You don't know what to trust anymore." I could not help to answer, yes, anything that comes from serious and contrasted sources. However, this exchange left a bad taste because I realized that even informed people end up falling into such hoaxes and fake news at a time of uncertainty, such as the one generated by the pandemic. This is why I believe that a first and urgent step is to educate the audience so that they can recognize which sources of information are reliable and which are not. I know it is a hard task because content consumption on such platforms is quick, and a critical analysis of what one is reading takes time and effort. And many citizens already have too much to worry about, keeping their jobs, feeding their families. However, if we accept that the debate is not anymore shaped by proven facts, but by individual views, if we fall into relativism, there will be no way to achieve a common ground for which to begin to restore public trust. Thank you.